So there's a lot going on right now in the world with tariffs, with political instability, with war in different types of parts of the world. And a question I get asked a lot is how are you trading this volatile environment? And how are you dealing with this volatility? And no one really knows what's going on. Well, first and foremost, no one ever knows what's going on. So that doesn't really change. All that you can have in a market is edge and risk management. There's always some sort of political instability. There's always markets fluctuating and oscillating, going up, going down. There's always some controversy. There's always something going on. And the only way you can deal with that is to forget about it. And the only way that I personally can forget about it is by not looking at charts. So when you get wrapped up in news, when you get wrapped up in all of these different commentaries, you start to second guess everything that you have. You second guess your strategies. Ultimately, nothing's really changed in the market from my perspective. Yes, there was a massive sell-off, and yes, the US indexes and things like the German DAX, lots of indexes lost a lot of value. Then they rebounded, and then they're selling off again. It's normal. So how I'm dealing with it is no different to how I dealt with last month or the month before that. You just leave your edge play out in the market. And when you're algorithmic trading, which is what I do, your political instability is already built in to the system because it's created. The system that you created is based on years and years and years worth of data. So for the last 10 years, for example, on one of my strategies on gold, political instability is already built into it. There's massive sell-offs, there's massive rallies. So it's already built into the system to look for this. And part of what we do is stress testing and robustness testing. The strategies that we've built have actually gone through rigorous testing and that they can stand the test of time. They can stand a silly tweet by some politician that sends the markets haywire. They can withstand certain sell-offs. So how I deal with the environment that we currently see ourselves in geopolitically is to do nothing and let my edge play out in my favor. Now, if I was trading manually and I had a system, all this news would be affecting me. I'd be looking at the charts, looking at different commentary, looking at other traders, looking at their Twitters, looking at all these Instagram posts and all these YouTube posts. I'd be looking at all of that and second guessing everything that I do. When ultimately, if you have a true edge in the market, you just have to let that edge play out over time. So that's how I'm dealing with everything that's going on, by doing absolutely nothing. So if you want more information about what I do, there's a link below. Go ahead, click that, and it'll show you how you can trade through all different types of economic instabilities and times of uncertainty and still have a true edge in the market and still win.